welcome to the Carneddau Mountains here in Snowdonia National Park. It's an interesting day. It's been very wet so far, but I'm here for a couple of days. I'm backpacking across the ridge of the Carneddau. The Carneddau is the largest continuous stretch of land over 2,500 feet south of Scotland within the UK. So my plan is to walk the ridge. There are several mountains which are labelled Carnedd. Carnedd is Welsh for cairn, so I'm hoping to hit all of those. And there are 7 mountains over 3,000 feet, so I'm hoping to go up all of those as well. The weather, well, it's been quite wet so far. It's definitely going to be foggy. This is the best visibility I've had all day, so the photographic possibilities are probably going to be quite limited, sadly, but hopefully the weather will dry, and hopefully there will be occasional moments where the cloud breaks and we get a bit of a view. Well, here I am at my first cairn, Carneddau. Apologies if I pronounced that incorrectly. So it's been a couple of hours since I left the car park down at just above Abergwyngregin, and Mum and Dad dropped me there this morning, and I've made slow and steady progress, a lot of ascent. So started along the track towards the Llyn Anafon, and have been then heading up onto the ridge, so quite a bit of off path or off track, and a couple of times had to use a compass when the mist has come in. So fortunately it's been a little bit drier recently, and now I follow the ridge for, well, the rest of the day basically. So I'm hoping to camp just after Carnedds. I'll obviously let you know a little bit later on, but I think lunch is in order now. Looking forward to the rest of the walk. And made it to Drum, also known as Carnedd Penneborthgoch. So pouring with rain and very windy, so I don't know whether you'll hear this or not. The path heading off into the mist, and behind are disappearing into the mist. So I don't know if you can see the cairn behind me. So that's the summit of Foel Vrath. It's my first 3,000 foot summit of the expedition, at a height of 942 meters. So it's been a long slog, and so disappointed with the lack of visibility, but I suppose it is what it is, and it is great to be out and walking and enjoying, if not scenery, at least the challenge of the expedition. So carrying on following the wall. The pouring rain just reached Carneddau Mountains. Well, arrived at a reasonable place to camp. Weather is still pretty horrid, maybe coming down. So I've obviously set up camp. I've made myself some food, having a traditional food, chili con carne, just been eaten through. I brought my 10 tools mug, so thank you. Well, I've just had my evening meal, so really good food, chili con carne, lovely glass of wine, so thank you very much for the bottle, another gift from 10 Tools this year. And so it's sort of waiting and seeing now. The weather has cleared a little bit, although it started to rain again now. We've refilled the water, and that's just sterilising with some chlorine dioxide droplets. So I've got a cup of tea to have, and see how the evening goes. So really hoping that the weather improves tomorrow. I'm quite pleased with where I'm camping. It's obviously quite rough underfoot, but that'll be softer. So yeah, hoping for good weather tomorrow. And I've just got to the emergency shelter at Foel Vrath. Hopefully somewhere where there's less wind noise. As you can see, there isn't an awful lot to see, and visibility, if anything, is even worse than it was yesterday. So plod onwards. I don't think I'll do Llywelyn, but this is my third of the 3,000 foot mountains, although I haven't got to the summit yet. Had a good night, quite windy, but I was warm and snug in my tent, so yeah, so all's good. Well, I'm sitting in the summit shelter on Carneddau Llywelyn, the highest point of the Carneddau at 1,064 metres. There is a ferocious wind and almost no visibility at all. If I just stand up a sec, you see the cairn over there. And then just mist and fog as far as we can see. So, such a shame, no views, no photos, but never mind, I am making good progress. Though you can't see very much, this is the terrain that I'm walking. It's the arête between Carneddau Llywelyn and Carneddau. Lots of compass work, pacing, to know where I am, and jets are flying. I hope the wind isn't too noisy. Windy. Summit shelter at Carneddau, and that's 1,044 metres. Again, very windy, no visibility. Good test of navigation, and enjoyable for that. It's just a shame that there's nothing to take photos of, and videoing is pretty boring as well. Just dropped out of the cloud on Carneddau and I'm starting to see some views. That's my path. Down the Ogwen Valley, head to Llyn Ogwen, Traverse. That's where I've been.